welterweight championship fight between Tyron Woodley and Colby Covington. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Woodley is 6 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Push him off! Push him off!
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you
absolutely. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. And attacking armbar. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
27 total strikes have landed for the chosen one, Tyron Woodley. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, massive right hand. Oh!
Oh, nice. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Going orthodox now. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry, rotates the high crotch, taking it for a while. He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Woodley's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Let's go! Get him off!
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Woodley.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
15 seconds.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon, Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, round one is in the books, DC. Here we go with round two. Tyron Woodley versus Colby Covington. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Covington. Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. And they separate.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Ooh, what a punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, nice right hand, John. There's no give on that leg kick.
So 55 total strikes, as you see there, have now landed for Tyron Woodley. And landing with 63% accuracy. How about that against Colby Covington? Covington's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
I need you to be active on the ground now.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the chosen one. Covington's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. I mean, how many can he take? All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Woodley's pass attempt denied. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, looks like Woodley's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, that's a good right hand. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, let's go, work. 30 seconds left.
Nicely done.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop. All right, sit down. Deep breaths, Colby. Big breaths. Slow that heart rate down. Everything you're throwing is working, okay? Everything. Let's stay heavy on those kicks. You're kicking that leg to pieces.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Next round is underway here, and if you can't stay calm when a fighter is attempting a submission on you, you're going to get finished. Stay calm.
You're done, John. You're done. If you panic, you're going to present your neck, you're going to give up an arm. You got to really stay patient.
Yeah, that's my fighter name, John No Panic Anik.
Oh, my goodness.
No,
Did you just make that up?
It's actually the Anik.
You should be a rapper. You really should rap if you can put stuff together like that.
I'll be around. Covington's got the tie clenched. Let's see what he can do with it.
Massive knee lands from
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Covington. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Woodley. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. The numbers pretty strong thus far. 118 strikes have landed for Tyron Woodley. Well, a lot of power shots tonight, but still very accurate. 69% of the strikes have landed against Colby Covington.
Big knee lands right through
The hip
opponent's
toss as he
midsection.
takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Covington's pass is denied. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Woodley. Covington's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
90 seconds remain in the round. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Covington's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Woodley. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. Covington's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. 20 seconds left. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Woodley. There's the double leg. Wow. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Take a seat. Breathe. Deep breaths. Come on, come back to me here. Okay, get some water and listen. You know what you're doing out there. We're working.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Gotta think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point. It was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. Oh! Starting to do some really sick. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Closed guard. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
There you go. Get those wrists. Control the wrists.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Woodley.
Now into his mount.
Posture up and drop some bombs. Posture up and finish.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4.
Come on now. You gotta get it back in your guard.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. Tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Covington's pass attempt denied. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting.
He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Woodley. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Keep that top position and work your elbows.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Under a minute to go.
You need to work on this position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Woodley. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Relax, breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there and fight smart. This is on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Huge block there.
Make him react to you. You fight. You make him fight your fight.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Lands flush with that right hand. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, it looks like Woodley's has got full mount now. Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, looks like Woodley's pass is denied. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Solid strike on the ground. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Got clipped with a right hand. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Covington. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Nice hammer fist. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Oh, right to the mouth.
Push off his head and posture.
Less than a minute to go to decide this one.
You gotta scramble. You gotta move.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Let's work on standing this up. You need to work.
Let's go. I need you to posture and bottom on it.
30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Connects with a right.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good stick.
Final seconds of this championship fight. Covington's kick attempt, that one was blocked. All right, so there's the final horn, and what a performance by underdog challenger tonight. He had it all going on the feet, and in all likelihood, we've got a new champion atop this division.
If you're going to take a belt from a UFC champion, your game has to be on point. This young man came prepared mentally, he came prepared physically, and it feels like he used his striking to get the job done.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Covington.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand and cheer. We have a new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and what an effort from the #1 contender and challenger here tonight to outlast the champion over 25 hard minutes. And now the focus shifts to this man as the welterweight division enters a new phase. We congratulate tonight the new king of the UFC welterweight division.